A lot of people ask me a very relevant question about the knees. Is it safe for the knees? Is it not? Some people are post-operation. Some people just have knee replacements. Some people have just knee pains. What do you say? Is it safe for the knees? Is it not? How should I use it?
Well, I just have them look at it from a different perspective. And I say to them, did the doctor tell you not to walk? Are you comfortable enough to walk? And they say, yes, I can walk. And I say, okay, you can get on this machine then. Okay? You can stand there. Because it's an oscillation type platform, you can control the intensity. Okay? You put your feet close together, it's very gentle. As you gradually move them out, you realize that it gets more intense the further out you get.
Yeah, it's a big difference when you put them together.
Okay, and we talked about that on one of the other issues. But if we're focusing on knees and someone that wants to rehab a knee that's been injured or post-surgical or something like that, they want to regain strength because they have trouble sitting down, they have trouble getting out of a chair, they have trouble walking, they have trouble with comfort. There's all sorts of knee issues. Well, if you go back to the basics of stand there, do the pelvic tilt, tuck it under more, you're locking this here. Well, when you do that, you're locking the big muscle that goes down to the knee. Okay? Then hold your arms out here, and we're exaggerating, and turn as far as you can go, and you'll notice how this knee rotates internally.
Yeah.
The other one rotates externally.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And with that moving like that, just stay there and we'll elicit some muscle responses from that. Okay? Now, that elicits a muscle response down here in the knee. Now turn the other way as far as you can go. Try and keep a broom handle across your shoulders to keep that straight because that affects the way the pelvis turns. Because if that turns straight like that, the knee is still weighted. There's weight on the knee, but it elicits muscle responses. Turn this way, turn that way. Okay, now bending forward again. Okay, now tuck your butt under. Okay, that changes, that makes these muscles work harder. Okay, now if you really want to go, hold on there, bend over again. Tuck your butt under. Okay, now stick your butt in the air.
How do you do that?
Okay. Just like that, that's it. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Now, see how that works the muscles at the back of the knee. Okay, those are the hamstrings. Okay, now tuck your butt under. You'll find that one's a stretch, one's a relaxation. You work them differently like that.
And that leads us to a very important question. Do we bend the knees? Do we keep them straight? Or
it's easiest to demonstrate, okay? You've got your knees straight right now, and you can feel what's going on here in your hands when you exaggerate. Now bend your knees.
Oh wow, what a difference. Okay. So when I bend my knees like that, I feel really, really strong movement on my knees and downwards, but nothing upwards. But when I straighten my legs like that, everything goes up here. So I guess that's the answer, right? Right.
You want the muscle responses to go through the knees, not stop at the knees.
Yeah.
Knees are made to be shock absorbers. When you're going downstairs, you bend your knees to cushion that weight transfer from one to the other.
Okay.
In order to do that, you want muscles to be strong.
Right.
This strengthens those muscles. This is not straining the knee, having it straight. Now, if you lock the knee back, like if you lock it, that can strain the knee and strain the joints, strain the connective tissue.
Okay.
So you don't need to lock it. Just keep them straight and have the motion go through and elicit muscle responses and neurological responses throughout all the joints in the biokinetic chain. One more thing about knees, if you do a squat, okay, now that's far enough.
Okay.
And stand up straight. Okay, that was a squat. That's where some people need to start if they want to strengthen the knees. Do it again and go a little further and stand up. You can see how it's something you can practice with and play with. And eventually you want your feet flat on the machine and keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Ideally, you want the butt to go lower than the knee and then come up. Okay? That's that's the goal, to get your knees.
That was not easy.
And well, you're not going to start there. So you're going to gradually increase that. Just like you gradually increase the intensity by moving your feet apart. Gradually increase the time you use it. Gradually increase turning on locking these down, locking the core muscles down, and then working the extremities, the shoulders and knees. Gradually working those, gradually working them harder, making them burn more calories, making them tone more muscles, gradually making progress that way.
Great.